Metro FM family, to the video entertainment content and platforms family, the SABC News, Tabompilo Films, captains of industry, media, friends, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lala Tuku, and as Morena said, head of local content at the SABC. You know, sometimes your role will push you to do things that you were not ready for. So this afternoon I stand here on behalf of my colleagues at the SABC. As the SABC, we are deeply saddened by the passing of Pearl. This was one soul that had dedicated her life to the industry and much of it to the SABC. When it comes to content creation, she was hungry. Pearl was enthusiastic and super passionate about engaging our audiences on all mediums. Her dedication was really without question. I'm told by my team that she's one of those presenters that would engage with you at like 3 o'clock in the morning and want to really understand the content that she was going to be dealing with. And not only would she interrogate the upcoming content that would be delivered, but Pearl would make it her own. She would be a custodian of what it is that she would present. All these topics and issues discussed on Daily Teta. Her passion and dedication set her apart from many of her peers. And what do I mean by this? When we were looking for a presenter on a show called One Day Leader, we're looking for an on-screen replacement, Pearl became the natural choice. When Daily Teta was looking for a new talent, also, again, Pearl became the natural choice. About a month ago, we launched season 5 of Daily Teta, and Pearl was very central to this. Her content direction, the content direction is that such as Daily Teta would be daring, it would be bold, would be unapologetic. And for us, this was Pearl, and this was the perfect fit. Pearl, we were looking forward to you shaping the intentions of the show. True to its DNA, season 5 has the hallmarks of life lived by Pearl, and that is pursuing the solutions of the country's challenge, especially where the youth is concerned and were directly affected. To Pearl's family, Pearl is not only a loss to the family, she is a loss to the broadcast landscape in general. But more importantly, I really think that Pearl is a loss to the country's youth. One contributor on Daily Teta summed up her contribution as this: she was a beacon of hope. It is my prayer and my hope that young people of this country take her baton forward. At such as young as her age, she really fulfilled and defined the word resourcefulness. Pearl was very resourceful. She dared, she challenged, she confronted the country's youth's pitfalls, almost single-handedly. She not only followed her script, Pearl, but added her own activist touch to every single show she did with us. Her feistiness, I think as some of us have discussed and we know, would sometimes make her guests a little bit uncomfortable, but her smile and her charm would invite them in. She took control of that lens, and her eyeline touched and positively impacted many souls that followed her. Pearl was confrontational, but she was also solutions-driven. Many that work with her would attest to this. Indeed, dynamites come in small packages. So to the family, please receive our heartfelt condolences. We remain indebted to you for allowing your child to grace us with her charm, her presence, her feistiness, her activism and leadership. Pearl, we are grateful you led from the screen. It is our commitment that we shall carry and honor your legacy. We shall continue to amplify and ask those very difficult and important questions. What helping hand can be led to the homeless child, including child-headed households? Who else but us as young people must take the blame for the country's misfortunes? Why do we choose the back seat when this country is bleeding leadership? Where must our partners hide from us? This is beasts in relationships. Pearl, we will always use the content to carry your legacy. The last time I spoke with Pearl, we were at Miss Salon London where we do our nails. It was interesting that every time I popped in, you know when you quickly run away from work, you think you've got an hour to do your nails, we'd bump into each other. And the last time I saw Pearl was over a week ago, and she said to me, "Sis Lala, I'm tired." Had I known that would be the last time I see Pearl, I would have hugged her much more tighter. And so I leave you with the scripture, Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest.